What's up YouTube, Kyron back up in here with another video, and today we have another Lowkey Streetwear brands haul. So today I'm going to be going through a couple of brands that you might know of, you might not know of, some reoccurring folks over on the channel, but also some new gems. So I'm gonna go through a couple of garments that I acquired from some smaller businesses that I feel like you guys should pay attention to. I always preach on this channel to support local or small businesses because they need it more than anyone else does. They're aspiring and they are contributing a lot to the new fashion pace that is in streetwear or even men's fashion in general. So I love showing you guys some new heavy hitters on this platform, of course. So we're gonna be going through some of the accessories and then we're gonna dabble into a lot of the clothing items. But before we get into all of that, of course, I've got to do my plugging. Make sure to go follow the boy on Instagram. GOTSWEIGE is where you can keep up to date with me more frequently. I post fit pics, this and that, so that's what you can check out on there. Also, like the video if you haven't already, subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment down below of which item in this haul was your favorite, of course. So let's get straight into it. First of all, we got some accessories to touch on, and the first one is brought to you guys by the good people over at Kyoni. I believe that's how you pronounce it. He was kind enough to send me over this ring, and I know you guys have been stressing me about doing the jewelry collection video, but I just don't feel like I'm at the place yet to do it because I did one not too long ago. It was great. I loved it. I love the way how it came out, but I'm waiting on like 1 or 2 pieces to really lock in the way I like my set currently. I do enjoy my set, but I just feel like it's missing 1 or 2 items, or gems rather. So once I'm able to travel, etc., be able to acquire those gems. So you guys will see that soon. Things are starting to get some pressure off of them, you know, restrictions are starting to loosen, so I'll be able to travel shortly, and then you guys will get the jewelry video. But all that to say, shout out to Kyoni. He is Kyoni Studio, that is. He is a artist first, but they also produce product, and this is one of the products. This is like a skeleton rib cage ring. Insane details on this. I love the way this was put together. It's just like a lot of detail. You guys can see like the rib cage at the front here, and then this would be the spine, of course. But this is not an everyday ring. I would definitely say this is more of a statement ring, more when I'm wearing darker outfits, more of the Rick avant-garde type of feel, because when I wear it with something like this, it's a bit more statement-y. I could pull it off. I have done it before when I was trying to get more comfortable with it, just because it's more of an obscure ring. It doesn't hold the shape of just a circle. It's more of a, you know, it has the circle shape, but the way it hugs your finger is a lot different than your average ring. So all that to say, I appreciate Kyoni Studio for being the kind people to send over this ring. Of course, I don't have too many jewelry plugs, but when I do, I like to show it to you guys on the channel. So make sure to go check them out. Art first, great artist, phenomenal work, and he also makes some other fine clothing items and also jewelry. Has some like teeth ones that are pretty cool. This ring, of course, and other like knitwear, etc. So definitely go check them out. All the links will be in the description box below. Okay, now to get into some more accessories. I have a lot of hats, so we're gonna bang through them real quick. First one is gonna be this Saintwoods hat. I'm gonna get into the other ones. I might trickle them in where they seem fit, but this Saintwoods hat is actually unreleased. I'm like one of the first people with it. Shout out to Saintwoods. You guys know I talk about them all the time. Montreal brand, just more of a lifestyle brand, big into like the party culture scene, etc. I've done some work with them in the past, so I was able to get a couple of items this time around, and this one is not even out yet, but definitely one of their craziest pieces so far. It's a collaboration with New Era, and they got to do a lot of like just like a whole lot of embroidery on this one, so really excited to see that, how it came out. Love this hat for sure. And that being said, we'll transition to the rest of the Saintwoods items. I'm gonna trickle in the hats where they see fit because I have a lot of Saintwoods items. I might as well bang through all of them right now. There's a lot, okay? So brace yourself, get ready. First one is this classic Coach jacket. I just feel like a lot of you guys could get some proper wear out of a good classic Coach or worker jacket, if that makes more sense to you. They have their details at the bottom right here. Saintwoods. This is from their 12th collection. Just barely made it. Here we are. So this was one of their nicer pieces just because of like the fine details, good embroidery, and very simplistic. Lots of wearability you could get out of an item like this just because it's mainly black. Quilted interior, so probably not the best item for this summertime, but maybe summer nights you could get away with wearing an item like this. Sometimes Saintwoods items are actually sold out pretty fast. Like most of the time they sell out pretty fast. So if they're not available on the main site, I'll link them on Essence because they're carried on Essence. And then also if you live in Montreal or in Canada overall, they're carried in Holt Renfrew as well. So go check them out there. Next one, these two items are pretty crazy just because I touched on this collab not too long ago and they actually had some leftovers that I was able to pick through, and they sent me this Helmut Lang pair of sweats. It says Helmut Lang all down the side, and I was thinking of actually bringing this to my tailor just because the cuff isn't really something that I love personally, just because the fit of a sweatpant, I like it to actually have like the bungee bottom or just open leg, so I might just cut that. But Helmut Lang screen print on the side, nice and like airbrushed, pretty cool effect, and then it has that open bottom. Beautiful little sweatpant. Can't say anything wrong about this Helmut Lang branding on the inside right there. It's a white on white tag though, so it's hard to see. Helmut Lang. Wow, there you go. Helmut Lang garms? What? Not really a low-key brand, but Saintwoods is up and coming, so I figured I'd touch on it. They're collabing with some big people in the industry, so I want to show it some attention. Of course, you guys have heard me talk about Saintwoods multiple times on the channel, but it's always good to show what they're up to next because they're always doing great things. This Heads Up Helmut Lang collab hoodie with a French terry feel on the inside, tagging once again Helmut Lang, and then the back just says Helmut Lang on the way. Sorry, it was flipped for me, so I had to look at it. Bad news travels fast. That's a fact. Shout out to our beloved pandemic, you know what I mean? So this is also from their collection, their most recent collection, SW12. This is their knit. This is one of their crazier pieces that they made just because it's, I believe it's cashmere or 100% merino. I think it's actually 100% merino wool, because if this was cashmere, it would be crazy expensive, but still on the pricier side because it's a knit, of course, but one of the nicer knits that I've seen as of recent. Just has Bugs Bunny in the middle, Saintwoods at the top, and a soft powder blue. Can't say enough good things about a piece like this. It's a bit on the longer side, so if you wanted it to be a bit shorter, I would size down if I were you. Love all that. The rest of them I would go true to size on, except for the hoodie if you wanted a bit more baggy, size up. So there you go. And the last thing I got was the Pajama Pants. These are kind of just like to kick it inside the house. It has a chain stitch Saintwoods logo at the bottom right there, and just the pajama cuff. So this is something I would like wear going to the grocery store quickly. Just because it has a wider cut, I really do enjoy that, how it falls on sneakers, etc. But it is a very loud print. So more for inside the house or just going to do groceries quickly. There you have it. So on to a little brief intermission with some more hats. I feel like this is appropriate because I'm going to get into these hats, then another hat, and then another brand. It's a good segue. So here we go. Haven Court. Keezy, you are far too kind. I asked for one of these and he ended up sending both. These are the fitteds that he made. Incredible that he's able to make his own shape of a fitted that he's been looking for. I'm sure this is like a coveted early 2000s fit of a fitted. So he made it himself, added his own star swoosh graphic on top of the A's in the San Frisco, as they call them. But then he put the sail guts on the inside on the sweatband just to help with like sweating, etc. I have a big ass head, 5'8", 7/5/8. Haven Court branding right there. And then another one right there if it wants to focus. And I took off the stickers just because I've been wearing them. The only one I kept was this, just so that I could show you guys what it looked like. He had his own sticker on there. Bottom has a sticker as well. If it wants to focus. Really cool holographic sticker. Keezy, you're making crazy product, bro. Insane. So sick to see this. Like, I'm gonna be wearing these all summer. I love a good fitted hat. I love dabbling between like truckers, fitteds, even like these baseball type of caps right here. This is just a Yankees one I stole from Megs. Shout out to Megs. I might have to run off with this one. I don't know. It's great. I love it. But hats are a great accessory. You guys know how I feel about accessories. They could really elevate an outfit to a whole other level. And Keezy makes a great one. Hopefully, if you didn't get them, gotta check on Grail because they sold out pretty quickly from what I remember. So stay tuned to what he's making because he's always making crazy stuff. So if it's not the hat, the next denim run that he's gonna do, stay tuned to that. Follow Haven Court. Bow. On to the next hat, which would be a great segue into the next brand, Garden Party. This is my friend Noah's brand, aka Beamski. This is from his most recent drop. This is like the Garden Boy and Garden Girl hat. The blue one is Garden Girl, the red one is Garden Boy, or even pink if you want to. I think he did like a flip-flop on him, which is pretty cool. Just because the text is more of like a pink, it says Garden Boy on a red trucker. Gives you Ash Ketchum vibes, you know? And yeah, just a great standard red trucker hat. I don't have a red base trucker from what I remember, so I would love to check this on this. Even with this fit, it would look pretty cool too. So there you have it. Love the way this hat turned out. Great font he used too. So shout out to Garden Party, and we have a whole lot of Garden Party to come. Look at this. Wow. First tee. A lot of Garden Party's tees, just for a heads up, they're like a bit on the baggier side as far as the fit. So if you want, you should probably size down if you want it a bit more standard fitting. But I've been told that some people just cut the bottom to give it that cropped feel, but with the wide cut. And I personally haven't done that yet, but maybe on one or two of these tees, I might try that for myself. This is a medium. Garden Party little tag right there. And this cool little clown screen print, very carnival vibes. Garden Party knickknacks galore. Whole lot of knickknacks. Good screen prints on this too. It's like pretty sturdy. Not too heavy though, so that you'll die in the summer. But you know what I always say about counterbalancing, if you have like a heavier t-shirt, you could just wear like shorts and you'll be good. So love the screen printing that came out of this. I'm a sucker for a good white tee. On to the next one. This one I was so excited for because I love the way that the graphics turned out on this one. Same ordeal with the tagging. Size medium, Garden Party, and then boom. Look at these glow graphics, so sick. Garden Party fucking sucks, that's what it says. Really cool, like almost gives you like 80s feel. Nothing on the back, but this is something I'll get a whole lot of wear of. I just love like a good classic black tee with a good graphic. A good font is hard to come by, and that's something that a lot of streetwear brands should focus on. Just like mastering your fonts, or even having a graphic designer that's good at like making their own font instead of just like doing 1,001 fonts and picking whatever that's on there, because that's a bit easy. Even combining fonts could be a good thing to pick up on, just because it makes things a bit more fresh, refreshing, you know? So that's that. And the last Garden Party tee is here. This is from a collab that they did with Leaders. It's a skate brand in Montreal as well, ran by Mark Tash and his other partner, along with Beamski, aka Noah. They did a collaboration, so it's between Garden Party and Leaders. And this is how it came out. Really like dark graphic. Hard to make out the image, but you got the classic bunny logo in it. And there you go. Just a good solid little wearable white tee. Can't go wrong with something like this. And I also got it in a size medium, just to size down if you want to. There's your input. There's your heads up, okay? On to the next one. I've been going fast. I'm trying to go through all of these things as quick as I can with as much detail as I can. So the next one is by the boy Ray G Mia. Shout out to the boy. I miss you on YouTube, bro. I seen the last video, but we miss you here on the platform, bro. We want you to come back to the YouTube side, you know, make some heavy hitting contents. You know, people are hitting me up. They're like, Ray, where's the video? I'm like, I don't know. I'm not Ray. You gotta hit him up. So Ray, come back. You know, we miss you over here. I know the guy has been busy. Clearly he's been whipping up a whole lot of stuff. He has the V2s of the Empire City High that's restocking. We also have the Manhattan Crewneck knit sweater that just dropped, and he was kind enough to send me this beautiful knit Manhattan Art Studio sweater right here. Nice little knit to it, and the contrast stitching on the arm, ever so nice right there. Some people were like hit or miss with it because the original didn't have the contrast stitch. I personally like it, but that's up to your own discretion. I think he sent me a large, and it fits perfectly. Really nice, cropped in the body, how we all like it. Wide cut, elongated sleeves, drop shoulder, nice little tight rib on the hand right there, and the contrast stitching goes all the way down below your sleeve. So yeah, there you have it. And lastly for Oree, before I forget, we actually have this jewelry case. Speaking on jewelry, I'm really teasing you guys with this whole jewelry collection thing, aren't I? So this right here is the jewelry case that he made with Oree NYC. I believe it's a play on the Vietnam military issue canvas that he really loves to use for a lot of his items, or upcoming items I should say. But yeah, very military inspired. Has the Oree New York right there, and then this gunmetal metal zipper on the bottom. I mean, that goes all around it to encase it, but this is perfect for traveling. Even if you have like a smaller jewelry collection, you just want to keep this at your house, this is perfect. But when I go to Meg's crib and I have just like a little short weekend away, I'm packing all my jewelry in here, or like if I have any small little scenario where you want to pack your jewelry away, this is super clutch. So you'll see how luxe it is. You can actually see you guys in there. Look at you. Inception. But yeah, so this is like a good, nice little microfiber suede action going on right there. You can see the inside. That's all your compartments. You could put like different rings in here. And then I put my chains in here sometimes, and then my bigger rings on top of it. And then below the mirror is another compartment. You could like lift it up here. And then there's this little tab, pull it. And then you could put more rings here. You each like unlatch it and you could put a ring inside each one. And then you could hide stuff in this little pocket, and even put stuff on the inside, which is my pearl necklace that's in there. You guys will get more info on that in the jewelry video. Tease, regardless. Anyway, really appreciate Ray for sending this over. This has been sitting on my shelf being used every single week. I love this item. It's so useful. Having home goods is a really big part of developing a brand to being more than just like a streetwear brand, more of a lifestyle brand that's carried in everyday life situations. So I feel like that's a great thing that Ray's doing with Oree NYC, and other brands should take note for that with their own things going on. So on to the next one. I told you guys it was gonna be a long one. So the next one is from Flannel. This has been a brand that has always sent me a whole lot of clothes. I love what they do. It's very diverse. They're carried at Maxfield, I believe, and a couple other stores, so big stores. They're pretty well known, but not to the masses. So that's where I come in and try and tell you guys what's going on with this. So this has almost that perfect shade of pale yellow that I enjoy. This is such a powdery interpretation of that, however, so it's a bit less saturated than I love. There's always that hunt for that perfect powdery yellow, but this is very close, damn near. This kind of comes off white on the camera, but hopefully you guys get a feel of that powder yellow that I'm telling you guys about. But yes, it has that theme of this airbrushed effect that you could find on that helmet lang piece that I showed you earlier, but this carries it, so maybe that's a fit right there. Maybe I could do the, you know, you see the pairings I'm thinking up here. Sometimes I am, you know? So here you go. Airbrush effect, a little flannel piece, oversized hoodie. I love the fit of this. Super baggy, cropped in the body. Nice little distressings all around it. On the hoodie, you could see a little nick right there. So it just adds a lot of character to the hoodie. See that down here too? Bow, another one right there. And it has a beautiful French terry inside, and it's a white on white tag, but this is what the flannel tag looks like. There you go. So there you have it. Super heavy, not the greatest for the summer, but like I said, summer nights it gets chilly, so you can check that on. Hoodie with shorts, it's a nice combo that I like to do often, especially in the summertime, because Montreal's kind of finicky with the weather. It's indecisive. Sometimes it's raining, sometimes it's windy, sometimes it's super hot in the day, then it gets cold at night. So that's your best bet. Hoodie with shorts, great combo. Or just pack the hoodie in a bag, chuck it on at night. There you go. Next piece from Flannel is gonna be this basic t-shirt. Sorry for the noise outside, someone's gardening. The next piece from Flannel is gonna be this essential white t-shirt, cropped in the body. Just a perfect little basic white tee with the distressed Flannel logo at the front. This is Printemps-Été 2021. I don't want to do numbers because I suck at numbers in French. So we're gonna go onto the back side of this. Same thing on the back. Nice little classic tee. Can't really go wrong with something like this. Great cotton used on it, and it's more of an eggshell white than a stark white, which I enjoy as well. So great pieces from Flannel. I really appreciate everything that they sent over. Beautiful classic little pieces to incorporate in your summer wardrobe. On to the last piece. All right, so for the last piece, we have one of my favorite hoodies that I've been wearing as of recent. I just love the cut and small intricate details of this piece. I am having a tough time with the name, however, though, so sorry if I'm butchering it. It is from Amadi or Amadis. Hopefully I'm pronouncing one of those two correctly, but if not, I'm very sorry. This is more of a, how would you call this? This is like a stone blue, like a very pale stone blue colorway, and it just has Amadis or Amade Los Angeles on the chest with the 5 stars. So I believe they call this the 5-star hoodie. Let me get a little, just wanted to get a little hanger just so I could showcase it a bit better to you guys, how it truly looks. beautiful, huge little pocket on the bottom right here with the reversed terry on the edge just for an extra little bit of detail, and it continues all the way onto the inside where you can actually see my Pangaya mask that I've been looking for. Look at that. Continuing on, we have this drop shoulder with a contrast interlock stitch on it as well. Very wide, very loose, relaxed situation. I love that. And is that for me? I think it might be. I don't know. Anyway, continuing on, huge hood. Love that. And then the interlock stitching continues all along the top right there. Great French terry used, and just overall a super solid hoodie if you guys are looking for something that's a bit different from your standard black or white hoodie with nice details from a small brand. You have it right here. It's great. I love this one. Definitely gonna get plenty of wear out of it this summer. Some shorts. You guys know that combo I love to do. And there you have it. That is everything from this video. Sorry for talking your guys' ears off. There was plenty of items I had to go through, and I'm sorry if it was too long, but hopefully you guys enjoy long style videos. Some of you guys do, some of you guys don't. I'm just doing what I can. Thank you guys for sticking by the channel once again. I really appreciate it. Let me know in the comments below, like I said before, which was your favorite piece out of this whole video, and we'll just create that conversation. I love talking with you guys in the comments below. And yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one with another one of these videos or a different one. The summer is young. I have plenty of things to showcase to you guys and videos that I promised to record that I haven't yet, so I shall do it. I shall be a man of my word and stick to my promise. So all that being said, make sure to like this video if you haven't already, subscribe if you're new, follow the boy on Instagram, GOTSWEIGE, so where you can keep up to date with me more frequently. I post fit pics, this and that, so that's what you can check out on there. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Peace.